Hi kids, it's me again, Bunny, with another treasure journal to show you. Today it's a travel adventure themed journal. And on the cover we have a vintage picture of a lady with a spyglass on the rose compass, and here is a vintage rhinestone pin that I put on for a little sparkle. To the side we have a gathering of ribbons and beads, and here is a stamped disc that says enjoy the journey, and has a little bead charm attached, and it's actually a necklace that you can remove and wear if you like. It's all held together with this beautiful burgundy silk ribbon. And first I'll show you the little charms on the edges of the pages. First of all, we have a little bunny, of course, because that's me, Bunny. And here we have a miniature passport and a cute little airplane, a French fleur-de-lis, and various other charms, hearts, and pretty things. So let's look inside. Inside, we're preparing for our journey. Here is a couple on a holiday for two, advertising for train service. And we have our first little pocket down at the bottom with a few ticket ephemera in it. This is a postcard of Old Mission San Juan Capistrano. My boyfriend was right in the pronunciation of that. And throughout we have lots of vintage travel posters to look at, and different types of paper, including pages from books. And the paper throughout is coffee or tea stained, which gives mottled textures and other looks. It's very crinkly, very interesting paper. Here's some script on tracing paper, another type of paper. An ad for the Streamliners trains. Here's a floating pocket which has some ephemera in it, and a side pocket with some more ephemera. Just lots and lots of ephemera. A lot of blank pages for your journaling. Don't worry about that. Here's an envelope with the etiquette of traveling. It has inside advice for the single female traveler of the day, and it's rather humorous to look at. Here's a map. Switzerland, Life magazine cover. A lady preparing for her trip. Here are a bunch of vintage travel posters for different places. More blank pages for journaling. Another floating pocket with something extra to write on, and various ephemera. And here we have more different types of paper. This is from the cover of an old French magazine called La Vie Parisienne, however you pronounce it. And I love the covers that I find of theirs because they all tend to be just a teeny bit racy for the age. For that age. And this lady here is not racy at all. She's on the Chicago and Alton Railroad, and she is very proper. Here's a beautiful pattern on light tracing paper. Another pocket with more travel ephemera. And touring the Riviera on the Blue Train. Sounds like fun. Another La Vie Parisienne cover. This one looks like the girl is preparing to be smuggled in a steamer trunk somewhere. And it was one of the great exits of history, it says. Here's another tuck with ephemera, including a Paris tag. More blank paper, and my puppy is here to shake the camera, so please ignore any shaking. That's the puppy. But I will continue on. There's another pocket with a postcard and a tag and various ephemera for you. This, here in the center of this signature, which is where we tie the knots for the string that sews the signature into the book, I try to hide them with something, and in this case it's a pretty neat map that shows the entire globe in one look, and that's fun to look at. Here's a lady on the zebra. You see things like that when you travel, right? Or you're more likely to see the lady with champagne in Gay Paris, actually. And they're the mysteries of Africa. There's a multi-pocket with a balloon, other ephemera. Little brown bag has ephemera in it, of course. More pages for journaling. Oh, this is a picture of people playing shuffleboard on a cruise ship. Looks like it might be the 40s or 50s, I believe. Another side pocket. Here's some sheet music, just for the heck of it. As you can see, there's lots of places where you can journal. Here's a vintage lined composition book page, and here's a ledger page. In this pocket, if you look behind the white feather, you'll see another blank piece of ephemera that you can journal on. Here's another map. This is of the Wimbledon area of London. And here's more ledger paper and bathing beauties on their vacation. Another pocket with more ephemera. Oh, and the travel journal would not be complete without the Orient Express, of course. More little Parisian airplanes of the time. Here's kind of a glossary of balloons, and it's on a nice tracing paper again. And here's ads for the Cunard cruise ship line. Getting there is half the fun, and the dog is shaking the tripod again. It's trying to get my attention. More ephemera, more travel posters. It's a map that shows Italy. Trying to get through this before the puppy ruins it. A guest check from perhaps the Travelers Hotel. This is cool. Couple getting married in a balloon. And here is another envelope, and it has a portion of a play in it, actually. And in New Zealand, I believe their kittens play with the world, apparently. A postcard. And enjoy the journey. Some ephemera on the back cover, inside back cover. And that's the lovely Travel Adventure Journal. And if you're interested in it, you can find it in my Etsy shop, www.treasurejournals.etsy.com. So please pay the shop a visit, and you might see something you like there. Until next time, bye-bye.